Hey friend, welcome back. Okay, I just did a tarot reading and in the highest self position was strength reversed. And then I put on this necklace with the it's got like a little lioness or something. And it's like my strength necklace, my Leo necklace. I'm not a Leo, but still. I put it on when I want to feel Leo-ish. Water right now because I only have like a sip of coffee left and I need hydration. Since I've been wearing so much pink today, in the last couple days, I've been wanting to use this one. And the top one's coming out already. This one keeps coming up. Mintakan. Longing for home, belonging, the original light workers, and it's connected to Orion. Oh, in the age of light, you've been training for this for lifetimes. So whatever it is that you've got going on right now, we've been training for this for a really long time, and we might have spent some time in the Orion constellation where we really got it was like a good practice for, you know how like if you go to the gym and you work out at the gym, you say you are like, I don't really know how this actually works because I don't do gym stuff, but it's like if you had a competition to go to, you're not gonna do your like biggest weight every time. You're gonna practice with the smaller reps, and that time that you spent somewhere else was practicing those smaller reps, and now you're here and it's time for the big shebang. But you got this. Can those be seen? We got this. And it might look like there's a cliff ahead of us. See? Might look like there's a cliff ahead of us, something that we're moving towards that seems insurmountable, but through that light and that connection alone to the understanding that the reps have already been done, like to that connection of ourselves that has done that, we understand that like we have already done what it takes to get up this cliff before. All we have to do is put it into practice, bring those reps down here to earth and just put it into practice. And as I'm saying that, I'm being drawn towards the image on this cover. Excuse me. I'm burning some lavender oil over here to try and keep that dang little fly away, and it's getting to me. It's just like 1 or 2 little drops of lavender too, but I guess in that little thing, my hair touching my face. Okay. Anyway, sorry. I'm being drawn to this archway right here and the little triangle above, because I was just talking about like connecting to our higher selves and that triangle space, and then bringing that down through here. We've walked through this archway here, which is into earth. We chose to walk through that archway and come down here to earth, but we still have that connection up there, and we just have to bring it down here. Oh, that sneeze got me all... It's interesting, I can smell the lavender more now that I have sneezed, though. I've been wondering about sneezes lately, because like sometimes I feel like I'm sneezing away negative thoughts, and sometimes I feel like I'm sneezing because I need to hear myself in my head say bless you, you know, because I need a little blessing. Sometimes I think that the sneeze is just, it's like so you can get a little blessing. Do I need any more from this deck? Sure, one more. You know what I haven't done in a long time is like spread them out and pick one that I see. Let's pick the one that stands out in the spread. Well, I guess that's because I'm not so good at spreading them out. Okay. All these cards, what's standing out? This one. What is it? Mirror. Oh. Who or what is triggering you? No, I was saying, I think it was in the tarot video. It was saying that I had this realization about that we are all, I mean, we're all refractions of each other, okay? We are all, the same light is moving through all of us, and we are just refracting it in different ways. But it's better to like take in the energies of others and then put your own spin and your own refraction on it rather than just regurgitating it. So who or what are you taking in? What are you choosing to reflect? What in our life are we consuming? What are we taking, like listening to and watching through content, through books, through music, through our own, you know, the things that we choose to surround ourselves with, whether or not we choose to put our own touch on things. Sometimes it is nice to have things just because they bring you joy, you know? I like to keep my own art around because it makes me happy and brings me joy. You know, what do you want to see reflected around you? Who or what do you want to reflect and refract? I like to listen to music and watch movies, and then the things that like strike me about those characters that really feel, you know, it's like, oh, I would love to be like that. I would love to take on that part of them. And I hear a song about someone and I'm like, yeah, like maybe I don't like this little part of the song, but I like this part of the song, and I like this part of the song, and I would like to be like that. I just choose the parts that I want to be, and I do my best to like embody them and then express them in the best way possible. What's the phrase? Inspiration is the biggest compliment. You know, don't imitate someone, but be inspired by them. You know, not only is inspiration letting your higher self move through, but it is letting you express something that you have seen in someone else. Instead of imitating it, it's putting your own spin on it. You know, that is also inspiration. But just copying someone outright, that's just imitation. And imitation is a limitation, right? It really is. Because if you are just imitating others, even if they are in a position that you want to be in, you can't imitate them to get into that position, you know? And you don't need to, because you're living your own life. And so by just trying to imitate someone else, you're just limiting your own capacity to expand in this world and to accomplish what you are supposed to accomplish in this world. Ooh. Ooh. This one's standing out. Share your voice. Come out of the cave of persecution. Expression. So share that part of you, right? Sorry. Sneeze got me. Don't be afraid to speak about the things that you want to learn about. Speak about the version of yourself that you want to create. Speak about the things that you like about others. Speak about the things that you like about the world. And think about them too. That little slip up there with the word think. Think about them too. Share your voice. Don't just share other people's voices. Okay? Don't just, again, regurgitate what other people are saying. Don't just, you know, fill your cup with their stuff and then spit it back out into other people's. No. You know, take what they've given you and make your own thing out of it, and then share your own creation with others. Yeah, inspiration and creation really do go hand in hand. But it is time to share it. And just a reminder that that throat chakra is the chakra that allows the divine, one of the ways to come through you. And the sacral, no, the solar plexus as well, as a form of transforming information within ourselves, right? So, oh my goodness, I mean, to combine the two of those, to combine the throat chakra with movement, ooh, maybe even just like, again, going back to, if you don't feel like you have a safe space, then maybe just sometimes you just need to share your voice with yourself, okay, right? Being in the shower, and without falling in the shower, but sometimes that's just a safe place where you can be away from people. You can move your body and you can like sing and express yourself in a way that feels good to you, and like sing to and with the water, sing to and with the water so that it can reflect and refract that healing back onto you. So like, think about this. Why do you sound so good in the shower, right? Why do you sound so good singing in the shower? Well, that's because the entire bathroom like fills with that steam, and then every single one of those water molecules is reverberating your own voice and harmonizing with you and singing it back to you. And so you can like literally heal and transform yourself just by like dancing in the water. And if you're allowing yourself to like ecstatically do your movements and just do whatever feels right and not think about it, and then just sing whatever feels right and not think about it, you've got like a whole transformative experience that comes out of you. Gosh, and really attunes you. See how she's made of stars? And then so is what's in the background. It really attunes you to the cosmos, really connects you with that greater self, that greater expression that wants to flow through you, right? The stars are up there shining so bright and so beautiful, and all of that light flows through you, and it wants to be expressed magnificently. And it can't be expressed if you are so busy imitating other people that you aren't allowing it to flow through you. Share your own voice. Have your own opinions, have your own thoughts. And a closing message from the Dark Magic Oracle, because that's standing out, and the one on top is already flipping out of the box. Blush. Love is blooming. All right, we've got an 18 up here. So 1, that connection, right? That oneness. 8 to me is always just a transformation, that cycle that we go through, that going one way and connecting with the cosmos, coming the other way, coming back into ourselves, going one way, falling asleep. As I feel like the galaxy itself goes through cycles of this, where it like goes into a sleep and then it wakes up and becomes conscious again, as we're in a conscious awakening right now. I think that has to do with the fact that the cosmos are awakening again and goes through its cycles. And then a 9, coming to a completion, coming to an end again of how we used to love ourselves. This one so much feels to me like self-love. That love of self is blooming. And so the ways that we used to love ourselves may have been by trying to get others to love us. And now that true self-love, that love of being with ourselves, is blooming. That is helping that sacral chakra open up, right? That true I think that's the one that has to do with our confidence, our assuredness of ourselves, right? That ability to trust our gut. And with all the flowers I'm seeing in the background, they are pink, but I'm seeing them more as purple. I was seeing them more as purple at first, right? Just reminding us of that connection to the greater, right? The crown, it's the purple, it's royalty. That's our, your higher self, the most royal version of you. If this world was your kingdom, how would you run it? And with the understanding that you can't run it by controlling others, because at the end of the day, they can always revolt and rise up against you. You don't want to rule with manipulation. You don't want to rule with force. You want to rule with self-assuredness, and assuredness that as you put into your people, they will blossom and bloom too. Because that's how we all grow together. And, she's holding these flowers. It's almost like these flowers are a part of her too, that she is just one of those flowers. Just like everyone else in the kingdom. You control your life by becoming one with your life. Thanks.